Hi Cancer, and welcome to your June love and money energy reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it. I love it. This is a reminder that all of these messages will be general, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Also a reminder that my books are closed and I do not offer any personal readings anymore. Without further ado, like this video, share it out, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm posting for you. Okay, my Cancers? Let's get it. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to clear your energy, pull some intuitive messages, and then we're going to start with your money, honey, okay? Let's get it. Oh my goodness. All right. Cancer, you got a lot of messages. You got, oh my God, they came in so quick. Now they're gone. Hold on. You got, I heard wake up call. I heard, what was it? It was wake up call. I should have said it as it was coming in because now it's leaving me. I saw a butterfly, which I saw a butterfly for someone else too. And I'm like, I just think overall this is for the collective, a very transitional and transformative time. But for you, it felt like it was also like kind of a warning, like the change isn't over. So chill out, like get into the sacred spiral, because I saw a spiral and it said go with the flow, don't spin out. So there's something here that's like you're nervous about getting out of control, but you know, Spirit's saying like just chill out, let whatever you feel isn't going right be your wake-up call. Okay, you also got the Four of Cups in the pre-shuffle when I was shuffling the tarot for your love reading. So we'll see how that, if that energy shows up. But that, you know, it's a wake-up call and it's time to do something about it, time to do something different. Let's see what's coming up for you and your money, honey. Right, got the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working on something, you're putting your head down and you're doing your work. This is like taking something one step at a time, not rushing a process. I feel like something flipped over. Let me just check real quick. I feel like you're taking your time creating something. This could be a creative project or something that you're working towards, okay? You have the Four of Pentacles. I haven't been taking reversals, but it came out reversed. And you have the Temperance card and the Four of Cups. Look how it came up anyway. Maybe you're worried about your finances right now, worried about your savings, okay? Four of Pentacles is when we're holding on too tight, when we're moving in a restrictive energy, or the need to have a little bit of discipline with our money in terms of savings and stuff like that. Maybe there's something you're saving towards, but you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So that's like double the Four of Pentacles. So you're saving something, but maybe your savings get cut in half due to an unexpected bill or an unexpected situation that comes up in your life. It's saying have the patience. You know, this is also the Alchemist with the Temperance card here. It's letting you know that things are still have an opportunity to turn around. This isn't the only way something can work out. All right? I'm not feeling it. Hang on. Too many cards fell out. Look at that. I'm going to take these reversals. Something is like telling me to just accept these reversals, okay? You have the Four of Cups. So this is about boredom and discontentment. Maybe you're like not believing that all of this hard work is going to pay off. And maybe you just decide to start spending some of your savings, or like, forget it, I'm going to live for today instead of saving for tomorrow because this isn't even working. I'll probably never, like, whatever your negative train of thought is, it's calling for you to get back into divine thinking, get back into a strategized way of thinking, because you have the Emperor here in the reverse. So you need to tighten up on your foundational elements. The things that worked for you in the past is something you need to repeat, and the things that, and pay attention to your patterns of behavior, because if you are noticing that you're falling into a pattern of behavior that turns destructive or isn't in alignment with what you say you're working towards in terms of your future, in terms of your career goals or your savings goals, it's time to get into realignment, okay? This is a rebirthing process, not just for you, but for everybody. We are living in very crazy times, and this is not the time. Oh, see, this is not the time to be reactive, because I heard something when the wake-up call, it said, don't be reactive, okay? Don't just react to what's going on around you. Pause, assess, be strategic, be calculated in your movements, and don't just do things willy-nilly or based on temporary feelings, okay? Don't make long-lasting, impactful decisions from a knee-jerk space of temporary feelings, because when those feelings start to calm down, but you're still left with the damage, it'll take a lot longer to repair than it will to mess it up, okay? So this could be like, don't be going off at work, exploding. Be strategic about your exit. If that's really not where you're supposed to be, then move in strategy. Move from a place of strength. Move from a place of certainty, and from a place that can position you to do better, or position you to be, to make your exit clean and seamless, so you can transition to your next job, okay? As my cousin likes to say, being promoted into your new job, okay? Instead of being promoted within your company, get promoted into that new company, get promoted into that new job, get promoted onto your, divine career path, whatever that looks like for you, Cancer. But don't be reactive to what's going on around you, all right? Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands reversed. So you're not taking action. I think you're second guessing yourself. Okay? And it's time to put an end to this sort of like half in, half out, half committed, half, all over the place energy. It's time to go to get mental clarity so that you can go all in on something, okay? Your empire, your legacy depends on you making moves from a strategic place, from a place of self-discipline, because that's what the Emperor is about. He's about self-discipline. So even if your pursuit is a creative one or an entrepreneurial pursuit, you still have to have that semblance of discipline in the moments when you have to wait, okay? When everything isn't instant gratification, when you're not seeing the results immediately, Cold Stone, that ice cream? Cold Stone? The original owners of that, because they sold their company for millions and millions of dollars, darling. But the original owners of Cold Stone, the creators of Cold Stone, went on Oprah and they said, she was like, could you have imagined it was gonna blow up into this like amazing, huge thing that it turned into? And they're like, no, like, our goal was obviously to like run a successful business. Nobody opens up a business, intending for it to close, but that they exceeded their wildest dreams with that. And on their very first day, they closed their register with like $6. That's what they made in profit that day, $6. Could you imagine opening up a brick and mortar business, putting all that money in, and then closing your very first opening day, your grand opening, with $6? My God. Okay? That there were days when they were like nowhere near being in the black. But now look. So don't take things at face value for a final answer. Trust that it's a part of the process, okay? And get your house in order. Start moving from a place of discipline and through the lens of longevity and the empire you want to build and the legacy you want to leave behind. Make moves to play the long game. Don't be short-sighted and start making knee-jerk reactive decisions when you need to be playing the long game. This is chess, not checkers, baby, okay? Let's get it. I'm doing pretty good on time. Now, these are tarot cards, but they give an oracle vibe, okay? You have the 10 of Winter, 10 of Swords, Siberian Husky Dog, the end of a career path. You see that? Project or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. Okay, y'all? Trust that a brighter future is waiting for you. If you're in a transition right now and it feels very like stressful, also be mindful of your health, Cancer. The stress induces, you know, disease in the body. Do not allow this to overtake you. Cleanse, purge, detox, okay? Don't let your feelings just sit inside of you and fester, and don't give these fears license to run amok in your head, okay? Get in the driver's seat. Ooh, you got the Magician, Unicorn. I love unicorns. It says there is magic in the air. That's why you don't need to give up even when it looks like all the chips are down, baby. Ain't nothing too big for Source to do in your life, darling. There is magic in the air. You can manifest everything you need to be successful. I love that for you, Cancer. Don't be talking yourself out of your blessings, your abundance, your joys, your soul, you know, your soul purpose. And I don't want to say soul purpose, but, you know, don't deprive yourself of what you feel you're being called to do. And don't cut Source off at the knees. Don't say it can only be this way. You don't know what the Most High has in store for you, okay? This is not an end to your story. This is an end of the old story and a beginning of the new story, the new you, the new career path, or the new position, or the new, program. And, you know, in terms of like, you know, going back to school, or maybe you're going for a new certificate or a degree. All beginnings are a little rocky. Trust in the process, okay? Oh, you have the 10 card major arcana, the Wheel, boo. It says reindeer, caribou. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. Oh my God, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is when your luck changes, okay? You can now move forward and make great progress. Baby, you better come get this word. I love that for you. Oh, you got the Emperor upright this time. And look, it's a mouse, you see? Because don't let your fears knock you off your square and put cracks in your foundation. You have a whole beautiful thing you're building to hold up. Don't let the seeds of doubt begin to put cracks in your foundation, okay? To take root and begin to crack up and break up your foundation. You have everything within you. You have the magic, that infinity symbol there. You have the magic within you to bring about the outcome you want. And you have the self-discipline in you. It says, Dear Mouse, it says structure and organization are important right now, okay? That's how you're gonna turn it back right side up. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. Stop selling yourself short, Cancer. Stop telling yourself the old story. Stop downloading the old program. Be done with it. It's not real. You're not that person anymore. You're not in that stage of your life anymore. Accept a wonderful opportunity that's being presented to you. Ooh, you have 14. That's Temperance. You got Temperance again. You got double cards again. It says balance. It says, by merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea. Compromise with others and collaborate to discover a better solution. Okay? Let's look at it. Because I know you did it. Yep. 14. Temperance. Look at it's zebra. It's the zebra card. By merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea. Change your point of view. You know, merge together everything you ever thought of yourself and recreate a new way forward, okay? Take the best of it, not the worst of it. It says Prince of Winter, decisive, focused, driven, impulsive. This is the Knight of Swords, okay? This is very quick, fast moving energy. And while things are coming at you quick and you're being forced to make quick decisions, make sure you're not just being purely reactive. Pause, consider, respond, okay? It says get ready for progress to speed up. Ooh. It says this situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion, Cancer, and make your decisions quickly. All right now. You're about to get the opportunity. What are you gonna do when you get it? What you gonna do when you get it? That's your money reading, honey. Get into your love life, Cancer. What we got going on with your love life? Your love life. You know, we just had that full moon in Sagittarius. A lot of expansive energy. Make sure what you're expanding are the things you want. Make sure the things you're focusing on is what you want. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, Cancer. You got the Knight of Swords again. You have the Tower, the bottom of the card, bottom of the deck. I think for some of you, oh Lord, Cancer, don't be out here cheating, all right? Because if you is, baby, it's going to blow up in your face. But this is like the breaking down of something that needs to be broke down. This could be like a crash, bang, boom conversation that needs to happen, that you've been avoiding, that your partner has been avoiding, that the elephant in the room with you guys, whatever that's looking like, okay? There's a breaking down of a structure of old paradigm, maybe an old way of doing things within your relationship or in your approach to dating and finding someone, in terms of your mindset. It's about to come crashing down because it's not serving you, okay? But you don't have to fear the Tower. When the Tower comes, people get really nervous. They get scared. I love when the Tower comes. About to shake some shit up. It's about to unclog something that was just not flowing, not moving, okay? That was impeding you from growing. You got the Eight of Swords. I think there's a lot of fears going on. Things that are like making you feel like you don't have any options, or like something is beyond repair in your relationship. Or I'm just never going to find my person. That last time around was so shitty. But look how it's a couple inside of there. Normally it's one person bound up, but this is like y'all are not communicating. Swords are thoughts and communication. And look at the puddle, the water, the feelings, okay? This could be a lot of egoic sort of back and forth, you know, puddles are shallow, okay? Or that you guys are not delving deep into what the real heart of the matter is, what the real heart of the issue is, okay? But you're not seeing eye to eye on something, and you're not coming together to clearly discuss what isn't working. And the more that you just think like, oh, I don't have to worry about it, or let's just not discuss it. It's kind of the equivalent of like closing the door on a fire and pretending the whole house isn't burning down. The house gonna burn down, baby. You better tend to that fire and not leave it in the back room to just be, you know, going up in flames, okay? Clear that out. Because I know Cancer is some whack shit. But I'm just saying, I gotta tell you what's here. You have the King of Pentacles, so you might be focusing on your career more. You might be more concerned with what's going on in your career versus what's going on in your relationship. Maybe you're really centrally focused on getting to this bag, getting to this money, getting to this security. But you are, remember I said merge all of those varying points of views, those varying ideas. Because look, this is you and all your thoughts turning against you or your partner. And then you're lashing out and speaking from that place of assumptions, of all the negative thoughts that you are giving your attention to and allowing to grow and fester and turn into this big boogeyman, okay? When some clear, honest communication would suffice, baby. It would clear up a lot. Tens are also about completion. So this conversation that might go left might be something that brings something to an end or changes things. Please be mindful of what you're going to say once you finally decide to start, you know, discussing these things. Money could be the issue. This was in between the 8 and the 10 of the swords, okay? Money might be the thing that comes up that you end up arguing about. But remember, you can't unring that bell once you say something. You said it. It's out there, baby. It's in the ethers. You said that. Prince of Pentacles. That is the Knight of Pentacles. You know, it's the slowest moving knight in the deck. But look how his arms are crossed. I think you're like, I think this is both of you being stubborn and not really talking. And when you do talk, you don't get anywhere. So everyone just feels exhausted, drained. Everything's a mess on the floor, but nothing got resolved. Y'all better decide, from a couple Cancers, y'all better decide if you really want to be a team. If you guys really want the same things, if you're really on the same page, if your relationship really is as strong as you say it is, or is it just that you don't talk about things and it's business as usual, and maybe you have a blow up or a blowout and then we just don't talk about it and then we pretend everything's back to normal. You know what I'm saying? Or we do a lot of like, what is the thing called? Like, you know, like a lot of passive aggressive things. That's not helpful, and that only leads to a what? A tower moment, baby. But somebody gonna get a glow up after this is over. And this is also about to my single. I'm sorry, I'm like stretching and stuff. I'm looking all crazy, like my neck just slowly starts disappearing. This is also to my single Cancers, okay? You might be so in your head about like, oh my gosh, nothing's ever going to go right in my love life. Or like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous about this date. What if we don't have anything in common? What are we going to talk about? Somebody might be coming to the table like, yes, I'm so ready to like meet you. I'm so excited. And here you go, entertaining all the thoughts that are attacking you. So by the time you end up opening your mouth up, you just start spewing all of the most uncomfortable things, foot in the mouth things. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed I said that things. And you'll begin to move from a place of like an unhealthy attachment style. You'll be like saying things that are like gonna run the person off. because you're being too stubborn about addressing things. You also got the Prince of Swords. Excuse me, the Prince of Swords. So this is like some really contrasting energy, okay? This was like the slowest moving knight in the deck, and this is the one that wants to move things forward. And you're at an impasse. So for some of you, it's like, this person is not your person. Cut your losses, baby. You guys are not on the same page. This is like for a fresh new scenario. Y'all are not on the same page. This person is stubborn, is like, nope, that's not the way to do it. I need to take things slow. There's nothing wrong with that, though, taking things slow. You should. And this person's like, no, I got it all figured out. Everything's clear. What's the problem? This is a very logical thing. You don't have to worry about it. Like, let's go. Let's move this thing forward. And you need to get into a Three of Pentacles thing where everybody's, where you and the other person work together well. You complement each other. You're looking for your divine complement, my loves. The trills, thrills, and spills are the whackness, I promise you. It sounds good at first, but it's something that burns fast, burns bright, and burns out quickly. And then it's just two people hanging around each other till somebody gets up the courage to be like, I'm finished. I think I've had my fill of this. So this is like hands to help. This is somebody who you guys can create something solid together. You guys can really create a stable, secure relationship and find safety and security in each other. If and only if you're willing to work together, willing to exchange energy. I'll share my feelings if you share yours. I'm willing to honestly discuss this if you're willing to honestly discuss this. Isn't it, Some of you are just going to throw yourselves into work to avoid it some more. And you know what's coming after that? The fucking tower. That's right. All right, this again is a tarot deck, but it has those, oracle feels, and this is the psychic tarot of the heart. I have the psychic tarot card, which I love. That was my first ever deck. Oh, you see that? Look at this. Look at this. Come on, baby. Woo! Woo, baby. You got the death card. Release. Look at that. Eight of Cups at the bottom. Moving on. Some of you might be breaking up. I know. If you're not really breaking up, if this does not resonate, please don't be deciding you're going to break up with somebody off of a tarot reading. Like, my God, people, you are responsible for your choices, okay? You grown-ups out here. But for some of you, I'm getting the feeling that you're just shedding and you're in a rebirth process, okay? And I think that's why the message was not to spiral, whether the rebirth process comes in a, changing of jobs, or a loss of a job, or a loss of a relationship, or wow, I thought that was going to turn into a relationship and it didn't. It's saying don't spiral out if something doesn't work out exactly how you wanted it. Oh, damn, I didn't get the promotion. Whatever that looks like, it's there to help move you in a different direction. Some of y'all might be like, oh no, now I'm ready to fight for my relationship. But, it's fair to all parties involved to be honest about where you are in your mindset towards dating, in where you are and your thoughts and feelings inside of a relationship if it is not working. Business as usual is not going to cut it this time around. That's what I'm getting. You have strengthening bonds with the seems to be the, I don't know what this is. This the Pentacles? Always so hard in this Daniel book. Maybe this is the Ace of Wands. But it's strengthening a bond here. And look how everything around it is green. Heart chakra. You also have the love card. I think a lot of you got to make a decision. This is the Lovers. Okay? It's a major arcana. You're going to have to make a decision. Some of you will be strengthening your bond. You will have those clarifying, clearing up conversations that need to happen. And that might be what the Tower is. A sudden and unexpected head to head. Now we about to have it out and finally talk about this shit. It might be that. Okay? Some of y'all might be going off on your own, and here's why I say that, because you got a lot of like this like singles energy cards. You have Seek with the 9 card, which is the Hermit. This is when you go on your own. You go, you know, I see you like going out into nature, reconnecting with, you know, yourself, centering yourself. Maybe you're gonna pump the brakes on dating for a little bit so that you can go and re-examine, like, am I really ready to date? Am I clear about what my boundaries are? Do I really love myself? Am I really going to make choices that are in my best interest of my mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being? Or am I just going to go back to business as usual and go for the chills, thrills, and spills of the fuckery? Some of y'all really gotta really think about that, okay? You got 7 of Swords. It says seek the truth. This is time to not be of two minds about something. You know, it's like getting clear, cutting through the bullshit, okay? Some of you might be like 7 of Swords sometimes is like sneaking out of the camp, like leaving a situation that is just like, what's going on there is not for you anymore, and it's not getting any better. Some of you are getting out of your own way and able to see the truth, and that is why you're able to refortify something, okay? You're moving past the ego. And you have daydreams and decisions with the 7 of Cups. It's time to get clear. You know, you got 2 7s here. And all of it is about getting clear. Get clear about what it is you want and what's actually going on. What's the actual... Do a real assessment of your relationship. Is it as strong as you think it is? Do a real assessment of what your boundaries are, or if you are truly ready to re-enter the dating scene, or if you've been really open and available and receptive to trying to give someone new an opportunity, or are you still living in the past and projecting that onto whoever poor soul comes up to you? And you're like, I'm sure. Probably just here to start some shit and and, you know, break my heart and you're gonna mess it up for yourself. It's time to shed the past and shed the old way of doing things that hasn't been working. And get a new mindset going that truly uplifts you and truly creates an environment where your relationship can thrive, where your money can thrive, where your blessings can flow, all right? Let's get it. We're going to get some numerology cards, and then we're closing out the reading. There's ash everywhere. I don't know what is going on with my leg, baby. My back is acting up. Been sitting here doing this reading, which I love to do for y'all, my loves. But things might be changing here on Oceanaura. Look at that, 55. Oh shit, you about to have some like very real big changes. And you know, 55 comes to 10, which is a completion, which is also broken down to 1, which means a brand new beginning, okay? It's a rebirth. It's not a death. It's not an ending. It's death to rebirth, okay? Ending into a new beginning. Okay, it says adventure. I love that. And at the bottom of the deck, you have 96, forgiveness. I love that. Let's see what numerology has to say. Okay, I like this tightening feeling. Jesus. It says adventure. This card indicates a need to see your life as an adventure. No one knows what will happen tomorrow, so why not make the most of today? By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out of the rut of your everyday life to experience exciting new things. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just a couple of minor adjustments can add a little adventure and zing. Okay? Get out of the rut and business as usual. Okay? This is a time to be inquisitive and daring. You might want to rearrange your furniture or experiment with new styles of clothing. Perhaps you could eat a different type of food, take up a new hobby, or go on an overseas voyage. Sometimes a new version of something familiar is enough to shake things up. Even a random act of kindness can be an adventure in itself. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward new experiences and adventures. You've got people to meet and plenty of things to see. So open yourself up to the unknown, revitalize your soul, and broaden your horizons. Adventure stimulates the life force and enhances your connection to source. The affirmation is, I broaden my life experience and therefore expand the growth of my soul. And 96, forgiveness. Don't be walking around with all of that on your chest, baby. Forgive. Remember, we forgive people, we forgive others, we forgive situations, we forgive old cycles, we forgive ourselves, not for the other person, not just for the sake of doing it, but we do that for ourselves to free ourselves of the confines and constraints of the past. Okay? The old story is over. Bury the old man, bury the old story, and start again on your terms, the way you want it. It says this card indicates a need to forgive yourself and others for any past actions that may have caused you pain. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to heal any unresolved anger, hate, jealousy, resentment, or guilt that is blocking your success. Such emotions are toxic to your body and hold you back from attracting a harmonious life. For the sake of your health and future happiness, you must forgive the past. Okay? It says, forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean blessing, forgetting, or condoning the unsavory behavior of others. It means releasing yourself from a self-created prison so you can move forward with your life. You hear that, Cancer? When you come to accept and move on from real or perceived betrayals, you create a happier future built on freedom and inner peace. Bitterness only attracts disharmony, misery, and pain. Thus, forgiveness is the best way to set your spirit free. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to forgive people, situations, and behaviors from the past. By reliving past misfortune, you run the risk of attracting more of the same. Didn't I say that with all them swords and your thoughts running amok? But when you forgive, let go, and move on, you make your dreams come true. You improve your prospects for the future when you practice acceptance and forgiveness. And then your affirmation is, I create a happier future as I accept and forgive the past. Baby, that was a word. My Cancers, enjoy your month. This June, allow the rebirth to happen. Have the uncomfortable conversations. Stay centered when the tower comes crashing in. Have it out. Clear the air. Don't be reactive. Respond, okay? Remember, don't react, only respond. and trust that everything is working out for your highest good. Release, let go, and make some final decisions that favor you, that benefit you and your well-being on all levels, okay? All right, you take care of yourselves, my Cancers. I love y'all. So with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important. You are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Cancer baby. Go get up in it. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.